What's up everybody, JR Raymond back again, coming to you from beautiful Waterford lanes here in Waterford, Michigan, home of BowlerX Pro Shop and Training Center where I'm always at. But today I'm going to give you that review you've been waiting for, that purple hammer versus the purple tank by Motive. So we're gonna take both those surfaces to the same. We're gonna take them on the spinner, take them over to 500 wet sand with Abralon pads. We're gonna bring them out here, and I've been waiting to do this review because I've been waiting for this system right here. I wanted to put Strike Seeker up here and get it going. So that way you guys can see shot after shot, a little bit of data points. You don't need all of the huge data points that you see with Stefko. We just need the most important ones. Make sure we're throwing the shots the same, make sure the speeds are pretty close to the same, seeing the launch angles and all that good stuff. So we're going to take both those balls up against each other, and then eventually down the road, I did bring my pitch purple and my pitch blue in here to, is it a pitch blue? Is that what it is? Or the fast pitch, that's what it was, the blue one. I'm gonna fix those because I changed my span, and then we'll take all four of these balls and we'll compare them together and see what we've got against each other. But for right now, let's take a look at the purple balls and see what they've got against each other on a typical 40-foot league pattern here in a minute. Stay tuned. All right, we're going to take a look here at the purple hammer and the purple tank. Do a little bit of a review here. This will be the first time I'm doing it with the Strike Seeker setup. So you're going to see the on-lane, lower level view, and you'll see the data and the replays of the shot on Strike Seeker. So that's going to be kind of cool. So we're going to start, I'm going to try, first shot with these balls are probably going to hook a million. So we got to get a few shots on these before anything can really be traced or tracked. So let's try and start around the 8, 9, 10 range with a forward hand position. Yeah, you see how quick that thing picked up. Like, that was ridiculous. We hit 9 and it got to about 6.5. I mean, I missed right. I feel like I missed right there. So that thing really picked up. So let's get a shot on the purple tank now. Try and throw one similar. That one picked up even harder, it seemed. Now they both have the same surface. That one I hit 9.5, so that probably explains why it crossed over. Didn't quite get to 6.5, it got to 7. Pretty cool though. It's really neat. I know the camera's blurry on the pins. The setup guy said there's nothing I can do about that because it's, you know, it's an old system, more or less. Maybe we'll try to finagle some things and make it better, but we'll see. For right now though, this is what it is. So now let's start moving a little bit left. I'm gonna try to get to the 11, 12 range. I don't know, I guess 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there, and see what this purple tank does. All right, that one still picked up pretty early. Hit 11, got to 6, and that thing perfect through the pins. Split the 8-9. See the replay? Pretty neat, pretty cool. I love having the instant feedback. Like, that is gonna be the big benefit of doing lessons and stuff here with me, or with Greg, because you'll get instant feedback on every shot that you throw. I mean, and you'll even have the ability to come up here and practice and use this system on your own, you know, for, you know, working it out with the owners here, see what they'll charge for, you know, using the system by yourself, because it's going to be on all the time. So let me see. I don't remember where I stood, so I'm going to stand here and hope it's similar. This is the purple hammer now. Ooh, that really picked up. So I was a half a board right of the last one. Overall, all around. So it got to the dry and really picked up. So the purple tank was a half a board left of that, both down lane and in the front, and it struck 10 back. That one was big time hook. So I'm gonna go 2 and 1 left. Let's see if the purple hammer will strike from there now. Now there's enough shots, it should start to mellow out a little bit. Wow. So I made my 2-in-1. Still got, I mean, I feel like I got it right of where I wanted to get it. This thing is really picking up the lane. But I can't say that they're much different. I really can't say that yet. Try this again. I'm gonna try and make that same 2-in-1. It's the purple tank. I mean, honestly, that got further right. It was a pretty good shot. It was further in, but a little bit further right down lane. I feel like, if anything, the purple tank's just a pinch cleaner. Just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Let's try that again. I'm gonna move a couple more left. The real test will be, which one of these will let me go around the lane enough. I'm gonna go 3. Let's go 3 and 2. I wanna shut that angle down just a little bit. Start to get to a little bit stronger hand position with this tank. Man, that thing picks up. That is really good. So I'm you can see I'm fairly sharp. The moves I'm making are exactly what's happening. For the most part, within a half a board. So now let's see what the hammer does from there. Ooh, that's right. That's right, but that's okay. So that's a board right, and then I got much further right down lane. But look at it come trucking back. Just like the tank did. The tank did that earlier when I missed right and came trucking back and 10 in the pit. So I'm gonna try and throw that shot again and make it better. That's better. I'm gonna tell you, I really feel like the purple hammer's just a pinch earlier, just a little bit stronger overall. Real similar though. And again, they're both at 500 out of box, and I'm not wiping them down because I want them to, get that oil traction down it, see which one, continues to hook even with the oil on it. So I'm gonna go a few more left now with the purple hammer. Make another 2-in-1. Four. So we're getting it too far to the right now. I'm gonna have to start shutting my angle down even more. Because each time I make that 2-in-1, it opens it up a little bit. Opens it just a little. I'm gonna throw that shot one more time. So that one was, what did it say it was? I already missed it. Board 15 to 7-ish. So we want to get it to like 8 or 9. That's better. That picked up. I got it to 9. It was left of the last one, but it got to 9 like I wanted, so that way it held that area a little bit better. But now we're getting into the oil and it's still picking up. So now the real test is the tank going to do the same thing? Now that we're getting in the oil, we see it picks up when it's dry out there. Will the tank pick up in the oil? Oh, I missed right again. Dang it. Missed right again. But it's still, it was only a half a board different. A board different at the arrows, half a board different at the break point, and it's still hooked, almost 4-pinned. Still struck. So I think that kind of answers our question. I'll stay there again just to try to make a better shot. I talked about being sharp and throwing it pretty good. Now all of a sudden I'm throwing it all over the place. A little better. That's what I was worried about. That's what I was worried about. So now that one was 16.5 to 8.5. A little bit faster, maybe that was why. But either way, you can for sure tell the tank is cleaner. The tank is definitely cleaner. Now, getting it to strike from there, not an issue. Just ace one off our hand and call it good. It's better. Ah, flat 10. Okay. So now we start to see where the difference is between the two. So even though this is clean, the tank is cleaner, I think that's a good thing, because now we can complement each other. Because now if I need to hook it a little bit more, I can go to that purple hammer. So again, let me try and throw one there again and watch what the purple hammer does. Oh, goodness. It strikes no matter where I throw it. And another one I missed right. About a board right, half a board right on the break point. I don't know where the speed comes from. I gotta ask the guy. Because that seems slow, doesn't it?
Well, especially with at the front of the lane, it's fucking extremely.
It's real slow. All right, that's better. Yeah, so you can see how much that actually picks up the lane. This one is definitely earlier than the tank, but yeah, I think the speed's down lane. I think it's picking it up at the break point probably, because you can see we have the break point set up on there. That's at about 40 feet. So it would be about 2 miles an hour faster off your hand. Right. So as you can see with my path consistency, it's not very good. So I need to practice. All right, now I want to throw another one in that spot with the tank and see if we can get it to strike. That's a good one. And I'm in wrap 10. So it's just the matter of, it's just a pinch cleaner, just a smidge. It's not a lot. It's maybe 6 inches cleaner. It doesn't quite pick up as early. So if I really wanted to make it the same, I probably could hit the surface, freshen it up just a little bit more. I think the oil on the ball is making it, not hook as much. So maybe, here, I'll try to wipe it off on my shirt and see if, because I don't have a towel out here, see if we can get it to read just a little earlier like the hammer did. And then maybe it'll strike. Try and throw another one pretty close. It's not bad. Yeah, so it did pretty much the same thing. Pretty much the same thing. It's going to wrap 10 from there all day. It's going to force me to kind of throw it further right into the dry. That, or I just need to throw the purple hammer in this spot. But I think if I'm playing straighter, the purple tank's probably going to be a little bit better because the purple hammer is going to be too early. And if I'm playing in this spot, that 16, 17 range, the purple hammer might be better. Now, see, that one even flat 10 from there. So, and that was a pretty good shot. So, I mean, most times you're not trying to do this with a urethane ball anyway. But I guess if I'm going to compare the two, there's not a lot of difference in these. So when these guys are talking and saying, this purple ball is better than that purple ball, I don't think I agree with either one of them. I think they're both great. I think they're both going to serve a great purpose in a bag. Again, if I'm saying they're any bit of different, it's just that the purple hammer might be a smidge earlier, and that's it.